Come on, it's up.
Let's go, folks.
For a touchback.
You got a nice receiving core. Shitty line. Let's make it happen. It's 3 BB.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up the 2nd and 13. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller.
I think Mike Maybach here.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Here's Foles. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Hey, Bell, what lead is this?
Hell no.
This KB league.
What the fuck?
That was my baby DJ Moore. You feel me?
Oh, wow.
Another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Wide. Get wide. Hayden Cole. We go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Foles eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown.
Hell no, nigga.
Double coverage and it's intercepted.
I bet had you. I just
DJ Swearinger.
So late.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are in positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. On the carry, Thompson. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. And got him in. It's Woods. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
I'm old school, man.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him,
man, you see him?
Watt. To try again after the sack.
And they all over the place.
Tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then
I almost picked that team.
Now just play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
You're going to see eight niggas out there.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact. But
yeah,
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Dropped that.
Now Brown. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
You can't.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, team.
Out of the pistol look, it's Miller. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes...
Oh, he got him beat.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point, but again is up and good. It's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Good to be, starting off playing. It takes some time for you to turn Super Saiyan, though, like me, you feel me?
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Talking to that. Who you talking to?
I was
the Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've had
but
it
you know,
twice.
I got another level. You feel me? I got that Super Saiyan. Niggas ain't ready for that.
Let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum? In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Man, they do not be getting out, dog. They do not be getting out.
Well, because we could be having some weak ass linemen too, though. I gotta understand that too.
Definitely be weak.
Now Rodgers. He's got the hook.
Nigga be sick.
And they get it down
having a
before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You got a nigga 66 trying to block a linebacker like 90.
I ain't mean that.
Do that shit.
Boy, what did he?
On first down, Rodgers.
Got it.
Yeah, this is going to be
I got a game.
He
This
won the
nigga
fight for the
football.
football. 23 yards on the play.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them, not just a matter of laying
Hey, Mark, I'm about to cut my broadcast off. This nigga is scout like a motherfucker.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm just fucking with you, dog. You good?
See me, I showed
Rodgers to throw once more. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He ain't sweet now, nigga.
Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Hand off to Thompson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
I'm about to try to push this
Rodgers. Dancing to his left.
He's
taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective,
I had a nigga wide open, Mark.
Especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
This nigga dropped it.
No grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Oh, I had a nigga wide open on that first play. Oh, damn.
Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm trying out this new defense. I ain't never ran this
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Come on, get your fucking block,
to the thrown football.
Stupid ass.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Foles. He'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
On second down, here's Miller. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
Oh, my God.
Lamar Miller. Touchdown, Packers. Lamar Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early.
Yeah, this almost crazy,
for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
What?
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Dog, this nigga keep dropping passes, dog. What is going on?
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Stop on me.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. To Thompson.
Look at this.
Screen.
Oh, my God.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
That's
the
crazy.
Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week, he hit on right at 50%. This week, he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And Bryant's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release
I had to think about it, dog. I had to think about it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I had to think about it.
He'll wind up getting an extra couple yards.
Then I saw how far it was. I didn't realize it was 15. I'm like,
27.
man, wasn't nothing popping.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
You cannot have that going on.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. Hey, 4 down. Great. Rush in.
2nd and 10. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
1-1. Hey, Delta. Hey, check.
Now on 3rd
This
and
nigga funny, bro. This nigga talking about JT. Just give me the dub and bring it out. That shit fucking me up, bro.
It comes up empty.
I'm about to blow his ass out. This bitch fuck around don't even score a bucket for that.
As we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half.
I'm trying to crush him now, man. He disrespectful, man. I can't believe this shit, man.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, look your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenge.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Robert Woods, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Where is my team?
And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man. It's Brown. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go! Watch 50. Hey, watch the lane.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Why the fuck is he jumping,
Down he
dog?
goes. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They get them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now they'll throw here.
No. Let's go.
And for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Oh, this nigga.
And he's brought down. Lawrence Guy forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Good job.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Past the 20. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Vikings. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I hate niggas like this, man. Fuck all that shit. Let's get his ass. Get the fuck out, man.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away here.
You see me, dog.
And this
ain't
will not be
played man
returnable.
since
It's out of
his
the back
stick
of the
was
end zone for a
new.
touchback.
What you talking about? Ray Lewis was on the cover last time I had man.
Wow. Wow.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Hell no. Oh!
Yeah, I'm playing.
It falls incomplete. He was looking to get that with a DJ Moore.
Nigga name dead out, man. If you go on JT shit, man, you see our comments, bro. That nigga was hella disrespectful. Like to me, bro. Oh, for lame man shit. He was bagging JT for the W and shit like that. Shit was gay as hell. Like, yeah, this nigga ain't on and all that type of shit. Like, man, that lame ass shit, nigga. I ain't gonna never bag nobody for no W, bro.
They'll look to throw here. Going back to Moore. This time
I feel like, because I want to play all my games. I don't want no nigga to control my shit. And nigga, we got time, nigga, let us play. He trying to bag JT to sell, hurry up and send him out of the game.
What you talking about, man? I'm playing everybody tough, man. Ain't nobody getting no easy dub on me. What the fuck?
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun handoff now to Miller.
Oh, this nigga slow as hell.
The 20, 10, and he'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Oh, my middle linebacker couldn't catch me.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Gay is on for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Nigga so fucking weak, man.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this
injured. Lord, that's fine.
Searching for sack
what the fuck is that? Like, how long you think you're going to be out with that?
Coming up, here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure.
No, I'm for real, bro. I'm mad as hell, man. This dumb ass nigga. Oh, he got a lower back spine.
They give him 27
I got ran a Tannehill though. That's still good. Now I'm about to talk to a Tannehill. I'm mad as hell. This bitch right here talking crazy, man. Just don't know, man. Oh, talking crazy.
Why is this nigga guarding Odell like that, dog? This nigga is disrespectful.
Y'all
gotta go on that nigga IG, bro. Y'all gotta see what he did, though.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You cannot guard him like that, dog. I don't know why you keep putting that nigga in man.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
He gonna keep frying that nigga. That would make it worse. I think coming up trying to jam him would make it worse. Yeah, it's 6.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Be alert, be alert. 2v2. Silence, silence.
From the 29, Foles. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Foles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Miller. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down now, it's Miller, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Oh, that's a pick.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Thompson. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down and 4.
They called that a fumble?
He'll take this out of the side of the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy, but time's starting to become a factor.
That boy choking.
What the fuck out of here?
Man, what the fuck, man? I catch a pick and then they go in the end zone. I couldn't
They
get
called
out.
that a fumble instead of an incomplete pass.
This is taken at about the 14.
I was sick. I went back into my area.
Man, dog. Yeah, man. I threw a ball and it went incomplete behind the line of scrimmage.
They begin with a run by Miller.
Yeah.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Miller. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's Foles. Going deep this time for Miller. It's caught inside the 25.
That nigga had all day.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Lamar Miller, 74 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
That nigga had all day to throw the ball.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You know, I can try to go for his 50.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him to 1st. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Rodgers going to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
I ain't playing
Not
with you,
the
man.
best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son,
I won't
that's the
smoke,
equivalent
Mark.
of trying to
What up,
get the
Mark? I
car
won't
keys
smoke,
out of your
Mark.
pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
On 1st down, Miller. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. and put this one in the left-hand column. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I get saucy on niggas.
But you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll run it again with Miller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Man, this nigga, man. Fucking weak as fuck, man. Come on, man.
Let him know, let's go.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Mark, look at my
Vikings
niggas
will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
You see my niggas tackling
now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. 2-score game here. That pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10.
All my plays here.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
I ain't tripping about that.
On 2nd and 10.
Oh, Derrick Henry.
Rodgers, throw left side to Reynolds.
Let's go, Derrick Henry.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back to throw. Rodgers. He's got Thompson here, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and didn't do it very often.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receiver.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You better kneel on it.
Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? Those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
Yeah.
So for the Packers, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they will fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
My man, nigga, threw fault and get the fuck out of here, man. Torch your dumb ass, man. They got 11 points, man. Stop playing with me, man. Should make me mad, man. Should never even had that, man. I should have zipped your dumb ass. Well, for my safety, he would never had a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.